Yes, the Trojan War and the Iliad are related, but they are not the same. The Trojan War was a historical event that took place around the 12th or 13th century BC, while the Iliad is an epic poem written by the ancient Greek poet Homer, which focuses on only a few weeks during the war. The Trojan War was a conflict between the Greeks and the city of Troy, which was located in what is now modern-day Turkey. The war is said to have been sparked by the abduction of Helen, the wife of King Menelaus of Sparta, by the Trojan prince Paris. This event led to the Greeks assembling a fleet and traveling to Troy to demand Helen's return. The war is said to have lasted for 10 years, and it involved many famous figures from Greek mythology, such as Achilles, Odysseus, Agamemnon, and Hector. The Iliad focuses on a small portion of this war, specifically the events surrounding the anger of Achilles and the resulting consequences for the Greeks. In the Iliad, the narrative begins in the 9th year of the war, and it only covers a few weeks of the conflict. The poem opens with a quarrel between Achilles and Agamemnon over a captured maiden named Briseis, and it goes on to depict the battles that take place between the Greeks and the Trojans. The Iliad is not a comprehensive account of the entire war, but rather a focused narrative that explores themes of honor, pride, and the will of the gods. It is important to note that there are other ancient sources, such as the epic cycle, which provide additional information about the Trojan War and its aftermath. While the Iliad is a work of fiction, it draws on the historical events of the Trojan War and incorporates elements of Greek mythology. The characters and events depicted in the poem are based on legendary figures and stories that were well known to ancient Greek audiences. It is also worth mentioning that the Iliad is just one part of a larger body of work attributed to Homer, known as the Homeric epics. The other major work in this collection is the Odyssey, which follows the adventures of the Greek hero Odysseus as he tries to return home after the war. Together, the Iliad and the Odyssey form the cornerstone of ancient Greek literature and have had a lasting influence on Western culture. In conclusion, while the Trojan War and the Iliad are related, they are not the same. The Trojan War was a real historical event that lasted for 10 years and involved many different figures and battles, while the Iliad is a specific epic poem written by Homer that focuses on a short period during the war. The Iliad is a work of fiction that draws on the historical events of the war and incorporates elements of Greek mythology, and it is just one part of a larger body of work that has had a significant impact on Western literature and culture.